Yes, we are back. Back again in Train Sim World 6. Back again on the Riviera Line. This time to take a train, the 166, from here at Dawlish Warren all the way to Exeter. Where I'm guessing we're now going to be following that IET. Grab that guidebook to Train Sim World 6 and let's go. So hi there, Steve here, and yes, welcome to Train Sim World 6. If you're new to my content, or even if you're not, then welcome indeed. This video going out on a Wednesday, 10 days before Christmas, or thereabouts, 2 weeks before Christmas. It's in December. There's longer videos from Train Sim going out on a Saturday. Do check out the links in the doobly-doo below to where you can get the route. One down there to the Twitch page where you can watch me live on Twitch doing trains every Tuesday generally. And a link down there to the Discord server as well. Do keep an eye on that Twitch page over the Christmas period. I intend on doing quite a bit of Train Sim World content. So if you like it, check it out and try and catch me live. In the Discord server, there'll be a streaming schedule so you'll know when I'm live and what I'm doing over the festive period. Let's get these doors unlocked then. There we go. So yeah, we are here at Dawlish Warren. We're stopping at Starcross, Exeter St Thomas and Exeter St David's on our little run today. We've got a red light in front of us. We'll close the doors. I have to look down to remember whether it's single-hand operation or not. We've got a yellow. Are we going to get moving? There we go. I was worrying for a second then we wouldn't actually move anywhere. But no, we are off. 2 miles then to Starcross. And it's 3-car 166. I'm guessing there'll be that IET in front of us somewhere. But hopefully by the time we get going and get any sort of speed up, well, that would have long left us. So we'll coast a little bit. Got the coastline caravan park there. Bit of water over there. And leaving the fun fair of Dawlish Warren behind us. And out to join the main line. I do like the 166. There's definitely something about it. We'll turn the... There we go. I always forget to turn those on. Mainly because I'm an idiot, but, you know, that would be a reason. I do like this line. I must head down here. Well, hopefully we'll be heading down here in January. Right. Let's get going. Making our way up to Exeter. One of the many day rangers you can get in the UK, the Devon Day Ranger, and I have spent quite a bit of time exploring Devon and this line and round to Exmouth in a day, and it is quite surprising how much you can cover of a line using those day rangers if you're prepared for an early start and a late finish to make the most of it. I've had some really good days out exploring bits of the countryside in areas that I'd only ever, been to by car before. But being able to relax between destinations and chill and look out the window, there is something to be said about it. Alright, Starcross is the next stop. got a 75 limit coming up. I don't think that's going to be an issue to us somehow. We've got an IET coming the other way. HST coming the other way. Not an IET. Right, can we do the braking thing into Starcross? That's some brakes. Okay, brakes not quite as effective as I thought they were going to be. Look, the whole train's on the platform. That's what's important. Doors opening. No one getting on or off. That's fine by me. We are running a little bit late. What do you expect? Right, 7 miles now to Exeter St Thomas. And then make our way into Exeter St David's. I'm really enjoying Train Sim World 6. I am running a couple of mods. I'm running a tweaked game engine, so a tweaked INI file, which changes the graphics. I'm running this on DirectX 12. I've got the UK ballast pack installed, so the ballast on the track looks different, and got a mod in that modifies the intensity of the signals. So I do like the fact that we're doing this on PC. There are a few things you can do to tweak the game, which isn't to everyone's tastes, but I do like what some of these mods bring. And I love the fact that Dovetail are open to the modding community and allowing people to make changes to it, which is always good, rather than it be a locked ecosystem. Obviously the big thing I would like to see, and I don't think it's going to happen, is the ability to link routes. So the way you've got connected routes, like with London to Brighton and then Brighton to Eastbourne, to be able to do that as one without doing the route hopping thing. That's my aim. Maybe we'll get that for Trains in World 7, who knows. I do like the sound of the 166. I've yet to do a long journey. I've spent like an hour or so on a 166, which some people would go, that's enough. But it does go from Cardiff to Portsmouth. I like Portsmouth. I like Cardiff. Maybe that's a challenge for me one day. Cardiff to Portsmouth on a 166. Can I survive? Alright, we've got a 40 limit coming up as a temporary speed restriction. I like those in this. So we'll do a bit of the braking. And get ourselves down to that 40. Okay, I may have braked a bit early. Okay, I may have braked quite a lot early. Well, we've still got 5 minutes to do the 5 miles to Exeter St Thomas. It will be fine. Right, here's that 40. The thing is, those temporary street restrictions aren't very long, are they? And that's the end of the 40. And now we can give it the proverbial again. We do have a few people on board making their way out to Exeter. Another train coming the other way. What are you? You are a train. 153? 150. It was a train. Yeah, my wish for Train Sim World, like a lot of people, something we've been wanting for a long time, are just these longer routes, or the ability to stitch routes together. You know, when we eventually get say Milton Keynes to Birmingham on the West Coast Main Line, to be able to, on PC primarily, be able for the game to realise that you've got, you know, Euston to Birmingham, and then you've got Euston to Milton Keynes. Then when it comes out, Milton Keynes to Birmingham, and then you've got, oh look, you've got Birmingham to Crewe. You've got all those three together. There are timetable routes that will do all three. It will load all three routes together. It's obviously got to be possible from a game engine point of view to be able to do that. But that would just be immense for me, to be able to take a route, you know, do a 3 or 4 hour journey. And when we get, you know, the missing link for this, obviously we've got Penzance to St Austell, we've got Plymouth to Exeter. Well, if one day we get St Austell to Plymouth, then being able to do Penzance to Exeter would be really good. Then the next leap, I suppose, on that line would be to have Exeter to Bristol. And then, of course, the iconic, for me, because I'm on the line, Bristol to Paddington. You know, Temple Meads is a fantastic station. You got Bath Spa, Chippenham, Swindon because of the GWR works, Didcot, and then into Reading that we've already got. I would quite happily then just trundle up and down the Great Western Main Line. We've got 1.7 miles to Exeter St Thomas. This is the new station. I can't remember what it's called, but it's the new station where we're not stopping here. I was actually there a couple of days after it opened. Done a couple of stations, one in Bristol and Reading Green Park, where I was on the first train into the station. The Reading Green Park one was at 5 something in the morning. That was an early start. Yeah, I definitely slowed down too early, didn't I? Right, single yellow, because we got a red after the station, so we'll do the slow leeing. And Exeter St Thomas just down here. And I don't know why that red is a red. Well, it's because it's a red. That would be the reason it's a red, because it is, you know, red. This is where we don't want to under brake now and run the aforementioned red. No, I think we should be good. No one getting on or off at Exeter St Thomas. We're only about a minute late, which is very unusual for me, considering I coasted a lot of that. Right, lock doors. Right. Exeter St David's then. Although we have got a red. I'm guessing that's just going to be waiting for us to get into the station. Whether that changes by the time we get there. We will find out, no doubt. I don't think it's gonna change. I think it's going to be holding me on the red. Oh, no, there we go. Right, we've got a 25 here anyway. So let's just do the coasty thing in. This is definitely one of those routes where you just want it to go further now. Okay. We'll come over here then. A few trains in. East Midlands train? What's that doing down here? I didn't expect to see that.
Platform 1 for the 1146 Great Western Railway service to Exmouth, calling at Exeter Central, St James Park, Holslow Bridge, Digby and Soughton, Newcourt, Topsham, Exton, Lympston Commando, Lympston Village and Exmouth.
Yeah, that's quite a nice little run down there as well. I have done the full loop. Right, let's click continue. Let's get back in the train. Get out the seat before it drives off. There we go. And there we go. A quick little run then from, where do we start? Dawlish Warren, round to Exeter St David's. Yeah, really enjoying the Riviera Line. There'll be more stuff to come in the new year. Do check out the links in the doobly-doo below to where you can watch me live on Twitch. Check out the Discord server where I'll be posting the Christmas streaming schedule. Where there's going to be the Train Sim World 6 content over the Christmas period. And yeah, check out the link down there as well to where you can get the route for Train Sim World 6. Until the next time then, if you have been, thanks very much for watching.